Do you find it hard to switch off your thoughts? Do you replay conversations, worry about the future, or imagine the worst case scenario? If your mind never seems to take a break, you may be dealing with overthinking. Hello everyone, welcome back to Happy Mind Healthy You. Overthinking can happen to anyone. Sometimes our minds keep going over the same thoughts again and again, making us feel worried, stressed, and emotionally exhausted. While thinking helps us solve problems, overthinking often does the opposite. It keeps us stuck and affects our peace of mind. In today's video, we'll talk about why overthinking happens and share some simple and practical ways to stop negative thoughts and calm your mind. So let's get started. Overthinking means repeatedly thinking about problems, mistakes, or worries without finding a solution. Now let's understand why people overthink. There isn't just one reason. Different people overthink for different reasons such as stress, fear of failure, worry about the future, low self confidence, past negative experiences, and so on. But the good news is that once we understand what's causing our overthinking, it becomes much easier to manage it. Now, let's look at some simple ways to stop negative thoughts. Tip number one is focus on what you can control. When we overthink, we often worry about things that are outside our control. For example, what other people think about us or what might happen in the future. Instead of focusing on those things, try to focus on what you can do right now. Taking small actions is more helpful than worrying. The next thing what you can do is write down your thoughts. Sometimes our thoughts keep going around in circles inside our head. Writing them down on paper can help clear the mind. When you see your thoughts written down, they often seem less overwhelming and you may find solutions more easily. Tip number three is staying busy with productive activities. The more free time we spend worrying, the more our mind can get stuck in negative thinking. Try to keep yourself engaged in healthy activities such as exercise, gardening, or spending time with family and friends. Keeping busy can reduce unnecessary overthinking. Now, let's look at another helpful tip deep breathing and relaxation. When we are anxious or stressed, our thoughts can become faster and more negative. Taking slow, deep breaths can help calm both the mind and the body. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can make a difference. Tip number five is challenging negative thoughts. Not every thought that comes into our mind is true. If you have a negative thought, ask yourself, do I have real evidence for this? Often we imagine the worst case scenario without any proof. Looking at the situation more realistically can help reduce anxiety. And the last tip is talk to a trusted friend or family member. Sometimes we keep our worries to ourselves and they grow bigger in our minds. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or counselor can help us see things from a different perspective. Sharing your thoughts can make you feel supported and less alone. Remember, overthinking doesn't solve problems, it often creates more stress. The goal is not to stop every negative thought, but to learn how to manage those thoughts in a healthy way. Overcoming overthinking doesn't happen overnight. It takes patience and consistent practice, but every small step makes a difference. Before you leave, I would love to hear from you. Have you ever stayed awake at night because you just couldn't stop overthinking? Type yes or no in the comments, and if you are comfortable, share what helps you calm your mind. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Happy Mind Healthy You. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.